Okay, so hi guys, I'm back with part two. Before you say anything about me wearing the same thing, just know I'm filming this on the same day. This is literally 5 minutes after the first one, so mind your business. Okay, let me stop being so sassy and mean. Wait, I promise I'm not like that all the time. I promise. Ask my friends. But where was I in the story? So yeah, I used to ditch a lot sophomore year. But then I did join a lot of clubs as well. That's why I got home so late at like between six and stuff. It's cause like I joined a lot of clubs. I joined fashion team. I was there off and on. So like I didn't officially join it, but like I was trying. And then I was still in Hmong club like off and on too. Um I was still in debate at the time. Was I? I was in there off and on because I was in a lot of clubs off and on, and then I also joined JMTC off and on. I joined SAD off and on. JMTC is Johnson Multicultural Club. SAD is Students Against Destructive Decisions. So yeah, I was in like about all those clubs off and on because like yeah, most of the time I used to go to Burger King with my friends and just eat food. A lot. Yeah, so that was basically my sophomore year. I failed human geography 2 times because after first quarter I was like, I'm done, I quit. And the second quarter came around. I was supposed to drop out of human geography, but then my counselor was like, just give it one more try, And I'm like, it's gonna ruin my GPA, you know that, right? And at that time, like freshman year, I had like a 3.8 GPA, I was on a roll. Oh snap. Yeah, I was on a roll with my GPA, And then yeah, I failed it again, so that brought my GPA down a lot. And then I also failed AVID. If you guys, I forgot what AVID stands for, but it's like a college readiness program or whatever class, and it just helps you get ready for college. And I failed that class because like, for one, I just wasn't motivated to do the work. Like we used to have planners where we had to write like our daily work and stuff in it, and so we used to submit that weekly and stuff. And we used to have TRFs, where which is we have to share a problem with our other peers, and they're supposed to help us figure out the problem. It's supposed to be something that we don't know how to do, but I just wasn't doing either one of those. So like I only felt it one quarter though. So like it's not that bad, but it's like still like I could have done better. And I do regret that like I failed 3 classes. Well, 2 classes, but I failed a class twice, so I failed 3 times. Yeah, that really sucked a lot, and it brought my GPA down a lot. I think after sophomore year, I had like it went from like a 3.82 to like probably like a 2.3 or something. Yeah, I was around that, and I was like, that's super low, bro. And then junior year, it was like the summer of sophomore year. It was like I volunteered way more first of all because I was like I need to get my life together, and I'm pretty sure volunteering is gonna help me like manage my schedule, get me back to doing planner stuff, and stuff like that. So I volunteered a lot, and at the end of the summer, excuse me, at the end of the summer I managed to get 487 volunteer hours, which I was so freaking proud of because at that time I don't think I had a job. Or I think I did have a job as well. I did have a job. I forgot what job it was, but like it was a job through Right Track, which is like basically just like another like career readiness job. Um, I honestly forgot the job because my like I said, my memory's bad. But yeah, I had a job too, and just like getting money while getting volunteer hours at the same time, it meant so much to me. And then like junior year, I took AP literature and composition, and then I didn't take another accelerated history because I was like, nope, I quit. And what sucked most is because like most of like my friends, they were all in like they were literally taking all the smart accelerated and AP classes and serious classes, and I just felt so dumb, because like basically almost all of them have a GPA of like 2.5 or better, and then there was just me who had a GPA of 2.2 or whatever it was, and then like I got other friends. Like no, like I still kept in touch with we all, because I still had smart class with them too, but I got friends in like different classes and stuff, and like I'm not saying that like I got dumber friends or anything, because their friends are friends, and that's on period, because they still mean so much to you, like they do so much for you too, like. But like I met more of a variety of friends than I would have in like the smart classes, because in the smart classes you see the same group of people the same days and stuff. But like and like the normal classes, that like the regular classes, it's like there's more students in them, like you get to meet more people, like stuff like that. I'm not trying to be rude or anything. But like I just felt more myself in normal classes, like because in the smart classes I was trying so freaking hard to be with everybody else. Like I was trying so hard to fit in, and like be like, oh, I got 81 out of 90 on it. Like you guys know what I mean. Like what did you get? Like I was trying to be like one of those naughty kids, and like not all the smart kids are like that, not all of them, but like, some of them are. So like yeah, I just felt more myself in like normal classes. The only accelerated classes I took was accelerated algebra 2, and accelerated I took accelerated chemistry as well, and AP English. So basically still full smart classes. But yeah, those were the classes I took. But I just felt more myself. Then I took like classes like that were required to graduate, like piano and stuff like that. And it was honestly super fun, because like there was a mix of smart kids and like kids from other grades, and I don't know, it was just so fun. Like junior year, I say that's my best year of high school, because no, freshman and junior year was my best year. Junior year was also one of my hardest years as well, because like ACTs and like stuff like that, and then it was just me getting my life back together on track, so it was really hard and stressful, but it was sorry, but it really was just one of my best years. I met so many friends, and then I actually committed to clubs like team and fashion team. I committed to, and then I also committed to SAD and JMCC. I got rid of Monk Club, and then I tried to commit to freaking debate, because I still wanted that scholarship. But then halfway through the year, I just fell out, because I'm like, I'm not gonna get it. My GPA isn't high enough no more. I can't bring that back up. I'm gonna try my best, but like I still didn't bring it back up. Like um yeah, I'll talk more about that later. But yeah, so I committed to 3 clubs fully, so that was pretty nice. And then that was basically it for my junior year. It was just me trying to fix my life back together and whatnot. And I do regret some parts of sophomore year that ruined my junior year from the best experience, but like it was still there. And like I just want to thank. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm just rambling now. But yeah, that was basically my junior year. The summer of junior year was when I actually started working for the Children's Museum, and that was the place I was volunteering at too. I was like, y'all better let me start working here. I didn't do 478, something like that. I didn't do over 400 hours for nothing. So yeah, I started working there. It was the place is kind of toxic. I'm not even gonna lie. And if somebody from if somebody from the job sees this, like I'm sorry. Like you guys can look at my vlogs from because I did vlogs of there too. Just when I'm on my break and stuff, not when I'm actually working, because I don't want to get fired. But yeah, like some of the coworkers there are super toxic, and I guess I liked it more when I was volunteer, because as a volunteer, like you're like legit with other high schoolers, you know, your own age and stuff, and then like it's just easier. You could say like, oh, I don't want to go outside, and like I was legit scared to go outside because it's outside. Like I don't know, I just don't like the sun for some reason. Like I'm not a vampire, but like just bugs and insects out there too, and then like the sun being harsh, and like my hair, like wearing beads out there, it was so gross and sweaty. So I didn't go outside at all when I was volunteer. But then as when I was working there, like I it was required to go outside to for like at least like 5 minutes. Like okay, so like how it works is as a volunteer, like they put you in a gallery, right? You're assigned to a gallery for 30 minutes. But as if you work there, like you're assigned a whole floor, and like you're on a floor with like two, like one to like it depends on how many people are working there today, but you're assigned a floor with like you and like at least one other person if there's that many people working today. And so yeah, so you had to like constantly monitor like the whole floor and make sure everything is safe and sound, and at the same time you're supposed to be interacting with children as well and like cleaning up messes. And so it wasn't hard by any means necessary. It was just that like I didn't want to go check outside. And I used to legit just go outside, walk a whole circle, and like I'm done. Bye. I wouldn't interact with kids outside or anything. Like maybe like if I knew my boss was watching me, I would say like hi. And I always used to say hi to kids and like parents and stuff, you know. So like I used to say hi and just like how's your day going, and, like you know stuff like that, because I want to make myself look good for my boss and stuff. But I just really didn't like outside. But it actually grew on me. Like I'm not even lying, because like we have plants outside too, and and we could water the plants if we wanted to. So I used to water the plants and stuff. And then like we have edible plants outside too, and I used to like make kids eat them. Well, not make kids eat them. I'm like, you know, this is edible, right? I used to tell the parent first to like ask them if it's okay if their kid could eat it, you know, because like parents like they need to know what their kids are putting in their mouth. And I used to be like, yeah, it's totally healthy. And then we had these like little index cards to read about the plant too. And I used to just you because I used to read them when like nobody was there, you know. So I used to just like know them in my head, and I'm like, yeah, it contains this and this, like it's super healthy for this and this, you know. And I just felt super smart and like a plant guru. Is it guru? Yeah, I just felt like that. Like you know how Bretman Rock is like all about plants. Like I felt like that. Like I felt like a bat, you know. Period. But yeah, it just made me, and it actually grew on me. Like it made me start wanting to have plants. But then I got home and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't take care of them the right way. So like I'm glad I could just take care of them from like, you know, at work. That's it. But yeah, that grew on me a lot, which it just meant a lot to me to like have something grow on me and stuff. And then like the other coworkers there, they were like kind of toxic or whatever, because like they were all like most of them were like college students or like something like that. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I paused it because I had to go do something. But yeah, that grew on me a lot. Like it just meant so much to me. And then starting my yeah, I believe we're starting my senior year. And this is the most depressing year ever. Like I'm not even gonna lie. Cause like at the start of senior year, like a week, like the weekend before it senior year started, I went to like I went to I'm sorry I keep have to pausing it, but I went to an anime convention with some of my friends or whatever, you know, and it was super fun, you know, and like keep in mind that like I had this one friend who he meant so much to me. He was like I considered him my best friend. I consider I You guys will probably hear my mom in the background. That's why I keep pausing it. But yeah, I considered him my best friend. Like, um, back to freshman year, we did this one project, and like I was like one of those popular. Well, no, I wasn't popular by any means. I was one of those wannabe popular kids, you know. And so like we did one project together, and he was too quiet for me. So I was like, you know, I'm not gonna talk to you no more. And then I texted him one time that summer, and I'm like, that was it. And then sophomore year hit, and then I gave him a birthday present for his birthday because I felt bad for not talking to him because he was super quiet. I don't know if he had any friends or not, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna be his friend. So I gave him a birthday present, and then we started talking after that as friends. He was my friend, and then yeah, we got really close as friends. We got really close as friends, and like yeah, I used to text him like 24/7. Like he was like my diary, bro. Like we were like this. Well, to me it was like we were like this, but to him I think we were like this because I used to talk a lot, and he'd be like, yeah, okay. He'd be like one of those shy kids, you know, and like I don't know. I don't know because like yeah, he was super shy and I was super loud, and it was a very odd combo to be friends, but we were friends. And he just meant so much to me because he used to always be there for me for like my problems and like stuff like that. And then senior year hit, and like I felt bad because oh my god, oh my gosh, I hope my mom isn't talking too loud, but I felt bad because a few weeks ago he asked me, would you miss me if I disappeared? And I was like, duh, you know, like like duh, you're my day one, like I go to you for everything, like you go to me for like things you feel like you could go to me for, you know, because he didn't go for me for everything. He had another friend. And I'm friends with that person too, but like yeah, um and then he committed suicide the night before school started, the first day of school. And you know, like it hurted a lot. I'm having a moment, and then my mom's in there, in there. But I was like, but I was like super depressed after that. You know, like my other friend had it harder than me because like they've been together since middle school, and like I like really just connected with them sophomore year. So like he had it way harder than me. So I'm not one to like, you know, be like, oh, I felt this, I don't care about what you feel, you know, like, but it just hit both of us really hard, you know, and like just knowing that like we were the only two people that were close with him just really hurt it a lot because like I'm a super social person, and like I could have introduced him to like other people or whatnot, you know. And like I really tried, like I tried to introduce him to my other friends too. He was like, nah, I'm good. You know, he was like super quiet and reserved and stuff. And I was like, but bro, like they're super fun, they're super cool. And then like we really just texted a lot. Like I gave him birthday presents every year. Well, 2 years because I couldn't get him a third one apparently. And then I gave him a Christmas present too because YOLO. I gave my friends a lot of Christmas presents, and it just hurt me so freaking much to like see him take his own life, especially because like sophomore year, that was when like I tried to take my own life as well, you know, because I was just so depressed and like stuff like that, you know. But like it didn't work. It didn't work for me, and like I wish that like it wouldn't work. It wouldn't have worked for him, because like I texted him that morning too, because like I always wake up before like basically all my friends, and I was like, and we made plans the night before. I'm like, hey, I need you to sign my wall for my, not sign my wall, but like I have like post notes like here, like over there. You guys see those post notes over there? Like all those are like my plushies names. I have like about 70 of them, and because I really like his handwriting, so I was like, hey, can you write my kids' names on the post notes tomorrow morning? And he's like, yeah, sure. And I was like, and I was so happy because like we really don't even talk in person that much, you know. And I was just so happy to like talk to him because like we've been texting all summer, you know. And we only hung out twice. One time was when we went to the park with some other friends. Yeah, and then we went to BK afterwards. It was super fun. And the other time was when he invited me to the movies with some friends. And it was so unexpected because I wasn't expecting him, like, out of the group of friends we went with, like, I wasn't expecting him to invite me because, like, he's super shy and reserved, you know? But he did. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's the nicest thing you've ever done for me. So, yeah, I went, of course. And we saw Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. It was a good movie, but it meant a lot to me because, like, he asked me to go, and, like, he never does anything like this. He never goes out or anything. He stayed home and played games all the time. So, like, seeing him go out like this was like, wow, you're changing, bro, and I like it. Like, I'm gonna make you join so many clubs this year and stuff like that. And, like, just afterwards, like, then after the first day hit, like, because I asked him to see his schedule, like, because we got our schedules, like, I think 3 or 2 weeks before school started. And I kept asking to see his schedule. He's like, nah, you could see it later, but he never showed me. And I always thought that was fishy, you know? And then at school, like, it was the first day of school, so, like, I texted him, like, at 8:30, like, where are you at? You're supposed to meet me, you know? He never replied, so I thought, like, because he's a good kid or whatever. So I thought he was in class, you know, and he woke up late and, like, just didn't have time, you know? So I was like, okay, whatever. And then, like, later in the day, I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot about him because, like, the first day is, like, always, like, the best. Because you're taking pictures with friends and stuff, you know? And, like, it crossed my mind, like, a few times that day, like, where is he? I'm supposed to take a picture with him, too, because, like, you're my friend. Pictures. Because I love pictures. If you guys didn't know, like, taking pictures with friends for saving memories means everything to me. But yeah, it crossed my mind a few times, but, like, I didn't think that much of it, and then, like, eighth period hit and stuff, and then my social worker comes in the room and says, like, we need to talk to you about something and stuff. And then my counselor's at the door, and, like, me, I'm thinking, what class did I fail? Am I in trouble or something? Like, like, am I not gonna graduate on time? Like, that's the thing that's going on in my mind. And they're like, you should bring your stuff. And I was like, oh snap, oh snap. Like, I was legit. My heart was beating. I was so scared. And then I get in the room. I sit down in the room, and, like, another social worker was in there, and then they tell me that, like, he passed away this morning. And I was like, in that moment, I legit started tearing up and stuff because, like, I was, like, just in disbelief, like, no, he didn't. I was texting him last night. We stayed up, like, till, like, 11 o'clock or something, or 12 o'clock that night, talking and stuff about, like, just nonsense stuff, like, things that guys talk about. And, like, what? And, like, I should have known something was up because, like, we have nicknames, and he gave me a nickname, but he never calls me it because I don't know why he never called me it, but he just doesn't call me it. And that night he called me it. I was like, okay, I'm like he knows what's up because, like, he knew, like, he calls me it for, like, when to cheer me up or whatever. And I'm like, that's a good friend, you know. And it just cheered me up, and I went to bed. And I was just so happy. I'm like, this isn't true. And to find out it was true, like, after that, like, I called his phone like 3 times. I texted, no, like, 50 times. Like, as soon as I told him, I was like, where are you? Where are you? This isn't true. Tell me this is a joke that you paid them to, like, joke with me for it. And then, but it wasn't a joke. And then they asked me, is there anybody else who should know? And I was like, yeah, our other friend. Because apparently they had a argument or something 2 weeks ago. And then he wrote a note to the school, like, right before he passed, and emailed the principal. And I was just like, what the hell? And he mentioned me in a note. I never read it. I wanted to, but like I could never bring myself to read it. And I believe they deleted the note because it was an email, and like his family didn't want like to have that memory of him, and so like I just didn't want to have that memory of him either, because since it was his family's wishes not to, so I was like, I'm just not gonna read it. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so yeah, and then so that hit me really hard, you know, and like just starting off the first day like that was like, and like I do have like cuts on my wrist and stuff that like, that's why I always wearing sweaters or long sleeve, because it just brings back bad memories and stuff. And like just knowing he was going through that, and we used to talk about like, you know, depression and stuff like that too. And I used to be, I more mainly when it wasn't me that was talking about it, who was the sad one, I'd be like, hey, we're gonna get through this, you know, we're gonna push through together and stuff like that, you know. Don't worry about it. Like, as long as we got each other and our other friends and our family with us, we got this. We're gonna pass it. We're gonna pass high school, and once college hits, we're gonna go to parties and get lit. And I told him that like a week before, you know, and he was like, yeah, ha ha ha. And I was being serious, you know, I was being so serious. Like, I'm like, you better invite me to your college parties, because I'm gonna invite you to my college parties. Like it just hurt a lot to like know that like he didn't feel like he was needed no more in life, that he felt like he completed everything he needed to complete in life. And I'm just like, there was so much more for you to do. Like, he was such a good person. Like, he was an amazing person, and like it just hurts, you know. But I'm sorry if this got super depressing really quick. I probably make a part 3 because this is already 27 minutes. So yeah, and this is gonna go unedited too, because I like unedited things. It just, I don't know. But yeah, if you, I'm gonna post part 3 like the next day. I'm gonna wear the same outfit, so don't say anything. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share if you want to. I'm not gonna force you to, but it would mean a lot to me if you do. So yeah, bye guys.